welcome to Those Fucking Fangirls, where we talk all things nerdy books, TV, movie, pop culture, fandoms, and how they integrate into our adult lives. My name's Christine.
And I'm Natasha.
And today we're chatting book characters and books that felt like therapy to us. And we have special guest in the house.
Me?
Bestie Chloe.
Hi, friends. I missed the vibe. I missed those
Miss
working
you.
fangirls. I was so excited.
Yes, we're so excited to have you.
Let's get
Time to
emotional.
introduce.
Let's talk about the books that changed who we are fundamentally.
I wrote a line for Chloe that says, hello, how you doing? What up, my fellow humans? You didn't say it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, how you doing? What up, my fellow humans? It did feel like really in your voice, not in my voice.
I know, I wrote this really late.
That's definitely in your voice.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're excited to have Chloe on the podcast today. Like Christine said, we're talking about the books and characters that were like therapy to us. But first, as always, you guys can skip ahead to the main discussion. The timestamp is always going to be in the show notes. But Christine, what do you have for us in Snap, Crackle, Pop Culture News?
Oh my gosh. So today in Taylor Swift, the last we discussed, Taylor had gotten married, right? And we were waiting for the wedding pictures. Alas,
Still
we are
waiting.
still waiting for
I
the
just wanna
wedding
see the
pictures.
dress so
we all
bad.
do. We all want to see the dress, but we do have some fresh random tidbits to share, okay? So there was a random report that said Selena Gomez was the only one allowed to bring a phone into Taylor's wedding. And if this is real, I wonder if she was like, you can take stuff on your phone for me?
Oh, for sure. It was for content.
Yeah.
And I would literally pick one of you and no one else. I don't want phones up.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you might have seen there were pictures from a wedding they went to a week after their wedding in Montana. So they went to
She's
Montana.
following me.
Well, they went to Montana
She is.
for this adventure honeymoon, like little mini moon that they had, and then they went to LA for this wedding.
Okay, let me
And-
wait. You're saying all the wrong things.
No, I'm saying the right thing.
No, I'm going to be more specific. They went to Big Sky, which is a resort town in Montana, and it is
Okay.
known for. I know, I was just there. And it's known for skiing. But you want to know a funny thing? I went to Montana for my cousin's wedding, and they went to Big Sky after they got married. Isn't that crazy?
I love that.
I know.
Oh yeah, because
Maybe-
it was the marriage place. Is
Yes.
what you're saying?
And then they went to not LA. They went to Laguna Beach
Okay.
in Orange
Yeah.
County.
Yes.
So she is following you.
Yeah.
And they got married. I mean, their friend got married from the NFL, and Taylor wore this really beautiful pink flowery dress that was strapless, and there were lots of drones taking pictures.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
We got many pictures from that wedding, and there's this one picture of like, I don't know, all the NFL people, and the bride's in the middle, but Taylor's next to her, and I just see Taylor when you look at it. I'm like, yeah, but I guess it's like you have Taylor Swift at your wedding. She might as well be the highlight.
Yeah, you do have Taylor Swift at your wedding. That's like definitely a way to upstage the bride.
Yeah.
Like no matter who you are.
No matter who you are. But like you'd be so proud to have her there. It kind of evens
I
out.
don't care. Like she can
Yeah.
upstage me.
Yeah.
Like, she's coming to my wedding.
Yeah, it's like okay,
I don't
whatever.
think I would be okay with that.
Yeah. You don't think?
I don't think so.
Okay, no, then live your truth. I mean, that's true, because then the story is like Taylor Swift was at this person's wedding and not the fact that like you're gorgeous and you're married and like it's the happiest day of your life.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think,
you'd have.
yeah, I think personally it'd probably be fine, but then like I would have probably be like, oh, there's all these like reports and of her at my wedding.
And drones.
I just wouldn't like. I'd have to have my wedding indoors. But also I would just not have her next to me in like my family group pictures and the bridesmaids group pictures.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that picture, but was it like NFL players and their wives? Was that the photo?
Yeah, it was just like that group of people, like a casual picture of them all lined up. It wasn't like her
What are they not
official
gonna? But they can't
photos.
not include her. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, Taylor Swift is gonna be
Yeah,
the main
she's
thing
in
you
the
look
picture.
at.
Okay, this was really ridiculously and funny to me. So there was a man that sold cubes of garbage from Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding in directly afterward, and he described them as collected from the edge of a love story outside of Madison Square Garden, and listed them for $25 each.
You know
They
what?
sold out within 24 hours.
I heard about this from one of my clients, and I think, get your bag. Get your bag.
Literally.
Get your bag.
Literally,
but
get your
also-
garbage bag of Taylor Swift garbage.
Get your bag, yes. That guy's a genius. But also, to everyone that bought it, get a grip.
No,
get your
they
bag
were
and get a
getting their
grip.
bag.
They were also getting a bag. But, like, we've lost the plot. Like, you're buying trash at a premium.
What if
At a premium.
At a premium price? I mean, what if they got one of the handkerchiefs in there that someone accidentally threw
No.
out?
It
No,
wasn't real
Christine-
trash. It
I mean,
wasn't
was
real
trash from
Taylor
the edge
Swift
of Madison
trash.
Square Garden. You never know. You never know.
Just like we've lost the plot if
It was
we're
a
buying
gamble.
trash.
You
Like,
know, it was funny. It made a really funny headline.
it was very funny.
All right, Natasha, do you have anything on this that you want to share?
Yes, I do. Okay, there's a new Fourth Wing book coming out this September.
Yeah.
So excited.
Well, let's not get too excited. It's not
Yeah.
the Fourth Wing book. It is a novella collection
Yes.
of Threshing Day stories.
Yeah, so it's called Threshing Day,
It was
and
like, don't die.
don't die. It's a collection of 13 Threshing Day stories of like our favorite characters. Zayden's going to be included, and their dragons. The deluxe edition has 16 full color pieces of art. Why did I say Zayden's story? And it's coming out September 29th, 2020.
Well, is Zayden's threshing in it?
Yeah.
Yes, Zayden's Threshing is in it.
That's why.
Is that the only one that's confirmed that we know of?
That's the only one
We're
she,
hoping for
she
Riddick,
said.
I think.
I definitely want Riddick because he's so funny. Like I just
And also
all
his
of him.
relationship with his dragon. His dragon's really young.
I want to see her sister. I like to see her mom, maybe. Like, I kind of want to see like some of the older characters.
Yeah.
Siobhan says, I don't remember what a threshing is. It's when you get your dragon. So it's that day that you go up there and it's like, am I going to get a dragon? Am I going to die? Am I going to lose my seat and die once I get a dragon? It's a lot. It's a big day.
It's
a big day.
Yeah, it's like the deadliest day of your first year.
Is it because they have the parapet day and then
I was like, they've got a lot of deadly
No,
days.
but threshing is like it's said in the book that it's always the deadliest day.
Even more deadly than going up the gauntlet.
I think, yeah, facing
Yes.
dragons, like, I mean, that's pretty scary.
I know. I guess a lot of people have already died.
Yeah.
So
True.
that's why it feels. Segale?
Yeah. Oh,
That's the
yeah.
story that would be
Zayden.
Zayden's.
Yeah.
Yes. The obstacle course is, I think before they do that, they do the obstacle course and then walk over. I think that gets them up to where the dragons are. The
I mean,
gauntlet.
I love Imogen, so I kind of want to see Imogen's, but I doubt we will.
You know, you never know. There's 13 stories. So
Oh,
what
it
if we
would
see
be-
like her mother?
That's what I
would
just
love
said.
that.
Oh, did you say that?
Sorry.
I said I want to see her mom. I want to see some of the older characters.
Lilith.
Lilith,
Oh, God.
she's a badass. It'd be cool.
I've done a reread, Jessica, but I guess
No.
I'll do one before the book 4. I'm not going to do a reread before
I
the
think I'm gonna
Threshing
do a
Days.
reread before Threshing because I feel like I'm due to reread at least the third one. But
I'll probably wait until the actual fourth book.
What about all of them then? Are you going to just do one reread of the
no,
third?
I think I'll do all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first one is so good to me, and
They
I
are.
don't love the
It's-
second and third comparatively.
The third is so good.
I agree. I think they're sorry. I think they're all good, but the
Sorry,
first
I've
one
like heard
is
a lot
just
of
like,
pushback on 3 and I'm so confused.
No,
So
I
good.
like all of them. I just think one is like so good. It's so good, and then
I think it goes like this.
a U.
But we'll see what Threshing Day is like in terms of, is it like something you need to read or is it something for fun?
I think it will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Liam again. I
Yeah.
want to see.
I
his
wonder if we'll get his
threshing.
threshing. Yeah.
I hope so.
I really
love
wish
him.
I had recorded my brother's review of Fourth Wing because it was really funny.
I
What
mean,
did
I
he
feel like you
say?
could probably record
Tell
it
us.
now.
I mean, I feel like he started it and he came at me with like so much energy. He's like, I just don't understand these books where it's like the language is like so modern, but it's like not modern technology. Like, why are they saying,
Fantasy.
yeah, like
Whatever you want.
he was so confused at the like modern language comparative to the world. And he's like, why is this girl saying, I don't remember, but it was something funny, like something like a Gen Z millennial was going to say.
But like, she made up the world. She gets to do whatever she wants. When
I
people,
know.
Like, try to
I'm just
hate her-
saying.
I know. I'm just saying to people out there, they're like, yeah.
So, and then at the end of it, and he's like, I read this whole thing. I did like it. I like the dragon is the best, but my favorite character died.
Liam.
Yeah. He was
Oh,
definitely up there
spoilers.
for me. It's been 3 books.
I know,
It's still
but
a spoiler.
People still say
Yeah.
spoilers when I say Snape died. So
No, get a grip. Again, get a grip.
Frank, he was hoping for a historical piece, with dragons.
I do think your brother tends to lean that way with his fantasy likes.
I think he
So-
tends to lean pretentious, so
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, that was the
I can.
undertone.
all right. Well, next on the docket today, our least favorite smallest man who ever lived, Matthew Healy, got married, and it was so weird to see him getting married like 2 weeks after Taylor
a
and
fortnight
Travis.
after.
A literal fortnight.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that you did a big one
Yeah.
there, Natasha. True.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know
saw
he
it
did
earlier. I can't take credit for that.
Oh, okay. You know he did it on purpose, though. Like I fully think he did. It's the,
Or Fate did it on purpose because Fate loves Taylor.
I don't know if that's like fate loving Taylor.
I'm talking about a lot of other things that are Fate loving Taylor.
Oh, okay, fine. Literally the end of one of the most iconic situationships of all time.
Literally, like,
Them getting married.
it was so weird watching the hovercraft video. What is the name of those things? Hovercraft.
Drone.
Drone video of their wedding. Like, it didn't look real. It looked like
I thought it was AI for a
goth.
second.
It looked like
Yeah.
a goth wedding, but it was reported on by TMZ. And
Such a
I just-
reputable source.
just couldn't- I mean, like, they had video from TMZ, but it is pretty reputable, honestly,
I
to see
know,
the
I
video. They're not gonna post the AI video, but anyway, yeah, I was just like, he feels like a parody of himself in it almost. Maybe it's just
I just hate him. But whatever.
I don't
hope
know
his
who he
marriage
got
is
married
happy.
to, like some girl with dark hair.
I don't know. I think she's a model. That's what I saw.
Well, they both met their person after getting their situationship broken.
Yeah.
So, interesting. All right. What else?
The Batman Part 2 got moved to freaking 2028. I have
That's crazy.
all the wrong dates on here. Yeah. So Matthew Reeves posted like a little teaser, and it was Rob in his suit turning, and then it said the date, February 28th, 2028.
That is crazy.
Or was it originally supposed to come out Christmas?
I think around like November. I think it was like November
They're
this
not
year
filming
or
anymore.
next year.
Is that just
No, he
editing?
was-
No, they're in the
been
middle of
filming.
filming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're still filming. Okay.
Yeah, he's
fine.
like on a break for the Odyssey press.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's got to come
His
back.
hair is all
I've
dark.
been-
It's Batmanified. I don't like it.
Me too. I think he doesn't look as
It's not
with
good for
dark
his
hair.
complexion.
Really
It's just
not.
like me when I have dark hair. I hate
He
it.
looks like a straight up vampire,
Yeah.
not like
in a bad way.
Yeah,
like
not
the
like
dead
Twilight.
way.
Yeah, like Dracula.
That's how I look when I have dark hair, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Well, also I feel like his eyebrows weren't dark enough.
you always
He's got
look at
light
the technical
hair.
stuff.
Well, that's what's giving that look too. It's like it's so washed out.
Yeah. As a side note, though, I have been loving the thruple content out of
Odyssey.
Tom Holland,
Yes.
Zendaya, and
Yes.
Rob.
Pat. Like,
Love Rob Pat.
I don't know.
Our
I-
pets.
I just like, I'd watch.
I'd watch
Actually,
them banter.
I want to be Zendaya and Tom's third so bad. Like, so bad. But anyways,
I
just
love all their press.
Their
too. It's
energy is
fun.
so good. Yeah, Christine was watching YouTube videos yesterday.
all of them.
Yeah.
I love Rob is so playful, and I feel like Zendaya and Tom are like pretty reserved now.
Tom is kind of playful too.
Tom is a
and
little bit
he
more.
plays off of Rob a lot.
I need someone more playful with Rob, like when Jennifer Lawrence was with him. Like that was the best.
I feel like Rob is bringing it out of them though, which I
Yeah.
love.
I've been loving the Odyssey content so much, and yeah, every time Rob says something, I laugh. Like,
Speaking of, they made $124 million in the box office this weekend.
nice.
Huzzah.
I can't believe it's out and I haven't seen it. It's hurting me. And every time
Same.
somebody talks about it, I'm like, how did you see it already? It's
Well,
out and I haven't seen it.
We're gonna see it.
Same.
We're gonna see it in like 4 days, not even 2 days.
We don't know when we're going to see it anymore. We're still figuring out a schedule.
Wait, I thought we had confirmed for
We
Wednesday.
know the things have happened.
We'll reconfirm after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yikes. Well, we can go, the three of us.
We're going to go. We're
Okay.
going to see it.
Fuck.
We're going to see it.
Should I
All
share?
right.
Wait, can I tell this little story about, or should I say, no, I'm going to tell right now. So Alex went to go see the Odyssey without me. He got the 70 millimeter tickets. And I feel like I just need to remind people that like the real IMAX theaters, there's only a few of them in the country, and we do have 2 of them here in California. And
Flex on him. Flex on him.
and one is in Irvine, California, baby. And Alex ran into these people at the theater who scalped tickets for the 70 millimeter showing on eBay, and they're from Austin, Texas.
One
And
of them flew in from New York.
And one of them flew from New York, this family of 4,
Family trip.
and flew out to Orange County, California for the film.
You know what?
For the Odyssey.
I don't think that's crazy because
It's
hear
a
me
little
out.
crazy.
Hear me out. Okay, yes, you see a film that you're really, really excited about, but also you have a vacation in California.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, they made a vacation.
they made a
out of it, I'm
vacation
sure.
out of it.
Yes.
So whenever someone tells me that, I'm like, okay, so you like also wanted to go to California.
But they didn't know. No, they randomly got the tickets wherever they could, and they ended up going on vacation. It happened to be in California.
Oh, okay.
They just
They're really intense.
really-
Odyssey or,
But, like,
or
then
Christopher Nolan.
The
fans?
girl, Nolan fans probably,
Yeah.
but Alex said that the girl was asking him like about 70 millimeter and like if they use lasers or if they use this, and I'm like, how did she travel across the country to see the 70 millimeter? She doesn't know how 70
Obviously, it
millimeter
was
works.
important to her father. But at the same time, it's like, why are you asking if your father's right there and then Alex isn't answering these questions for you?
I don't want to open this can of worms, and I'm afraid of the reaction you're about to have. But I have no idea what the fuck 70 millimeter means.
Oh my
I-
God.
It's the film
kidding.
that it's shot on and played on. It's a lot.
Like, I know it's sexier.
don't like to talk.
So
I don't care.
So it's like the IMAX theaters that aren't true 70 millimeter, they aren't showing the actual film. Like they are shipping in those big film projectors, and we only have 2 of them available here in California. Every other IMAX is just digital.
Oh, so they're lying.
But it's not lying. It's just not
It's
playing
not
on a
lying.
projector. Like,
It's just not the real film. You're seeing the big scope of it, but you're not seeing the film. I don't
it
care about the
doesn't
film.
Make a difference.
doesn't. In
to
fact-
most people, including me.
In fact, I went to see Oppenheimer. We both saw Oppenheimer on 70 millimeter, and like I was watching fucking dust on the screen because it was
you
a
can
real
see
film.
dust because you're seeing the film.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of neat.
It's authentic.
Yeah. Authentic. We love authenticity.
Like you could see the grain, and that's fine if you like the grain. You don't need the grain to enjoy the film.
But I was distracted by the grain because I was watching it as it was moving.
That's so funny.
They needed you to know that you were watching the 70 millimeter. Like we
I
gotta
don't
leave
know.
some dust on it.
I think that says something about how you felt about the film if you're watching The Grain.
Oppenheimer wasn't my favorite Nolan film.
That's what I'm saying though. Like if you're watching The Grain move,
I wasn't, but Natasha apparently.
I'll never forget. I was watching the grain.
All right. Also, okay. So remember when we were talking about the New Romantics a few months back? not the New Romantics. Romance Revival. The Romance Revival by Christina Lauren. Okay. And we talked about it comes out this week. So it's out right now if you're listening to this on Friday. But we were talking about how it's a Frankenstein book, but it's called The Romance Revival. And it looks like a women's literature book because it just has flowers on the cover. And Christina Lauren saw our clip talking about how it's a lie, like the cover's a lie compared to like the synopsis.
Damn, she fucking called y'all out.
No, they were like, we thought this was so funny, and they explained why it's like that.
Oh, great. Okay.
So it was originally called the Necromantics.
Oh.
Like the New Romantics. And Christina was like, I love this title. Like I had my nails in it. Like I didn't want to get rid of it. But they thought it was less marketable because people get confused when it says necromancy, that it's like a really dark book when really it's like a fun rom-com. And so for reasons, just for like marketing reasons, they ended up having to change it to the Romance Revival.
Wait, but why? But why just the flowers? Because like
The
there's
flowers are
nothing
like
that
poppies or
indicates-
something, so they like kind of represent death.
Okay, like
But like I don't know
that's so
what poppies
meta.
are, so
Like,
I don't
maybe-
know. Yeah.
Like if I'm looking at that book, I'm thinking it's just like a traditional romance.
Yeah, I really like think their synopsis is so fun.
Okay.
And I would have never thought compared to the cover, but it was it's out. So I'm
Yeah,
excited
Frank
to
says
read
it's already out. It was out on the 14th.
it. Oh yeah, they're already on tour.
Yeah,
They're
they've been on their
doing-
little like tour bus RV tour.
We're seeing them this week, so I'm just like thinking the tour just started, but really they've been on an RV tour for a week. So very
Julie
exciting.
Murphy's book is out too.
Yes, Vera Bradley is
is
40.
something like that.
Something
Vera
like that.
Bradley
fine?
is fine. No,
It's
it's not.
Vera
fine.
Bradley is fine. Yes,
I'm
I really
Vera
wanna read that
Stein.
one.
No, it's Vera Stein.
Vera
fine.
Stein is
Vera
fine.
Bradley
It
is
rhymes.
the designer.
Vera Bradley's the designer.
I'm excited about that one. That one's the Palm Springs like
Yes.
cool one, right?
Yes,
No,
I
I'm
really want to read
excited.
that one. Yeah, yeah. So she's like in her 40s or something. It's a rom-com, and she's in her 40s. All right. Anything else we have here? The Doomsday trailer just dropped. Did you watch it?
I watched Taya watch it, and that was
I
my
did
watching
not
of it.
watch.
I did not
it.
either. I got a text from John. He was like, "Did you watch the Doomsday trailer?" And I was like, "No, I never watch trailers."
Taya watched it. She reacted.
He said that he was hype. So was
No,
Taya hype? Well, she
mean-
made a video. She had to be hype.
Taya was, of course, hyped.
Taya's
but
always hype.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, it looks really great. It looks like, I mean, she made this point, but I think I was thinking it while it was playing, like, the amount of people that are in it is crazy.
Yeah, it's very Avengers-y.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
it felt like the vibe of the trailer felt like the trailer of Endgame.
Mhm. I just rewatched all those movies, so I'm so hyped.
I'm like on a Marvel moment right now too.
They're you need to watch Fantastic Four just as FYI, y'all,
No, yeah.
What do you mean we need to?
because it's a big part of Doomsday.
Yeah, because they're all there.
That's a
So
bummer.
I really liked Fantastic Four.
Yeah, no, I watched it recently. It was good. You should
Yeah.
watch it.
I don't know. I guess I just put it on. I was like, I don't want this.
Maybe you have to be in a different mood.
Yeah.
Maybe you weren't in the right mood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so there Comic-Con obviously is this week or happening at the moment. The big Marvel panel is on Saturday. Every day for the last year, Fantastic Four Twitter, I think, has been posting this same clip on Sunday, and then it like finally changed. Yeah, like earlier this week to like another sound bite. Like it went out, and then there was like a sound bite. So
Okay.
yeah.
They're definitely like obviously gonna do something big. We knew
Yes.
that, but
Wait, from what? Doomsday?
Doomsday. Well, because like Fantastic Four, like Doctor Doom is from Fantastic Four, so that's why.
Oh. 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 Wait, was he in other stuff?
Yeah, I mean
that noise was crazy.
Wait, I just saw him in my head from other things.
Doctor Doom was in the original
Was
Fantastic
he in the
Fours.
cartoon?
I think probably.
Yeah.
Christine was
Wait.
just dying over there.
Yeah, that was.
The
but you guys,
original
I'm
one.
next to her.
The original one from like when we watched in the 2000s.
I think. I mean, yeah. Silver Surfer.
But the one before that, Silver Surfer, was the second one.
Yeah. Doctor Doom is in the first one.
Fuck!
But Silver Surfer is in the Fantastic Four movie.
This is so weird. I just never liked those movies. That's why I don't want to watch this movie. But
You don't
I
like
guess I have
Jessica
to watch
Alba
them.
movies? I like them.
It was fine. Like, I didn't love them, you know? I was young enough that it was fine. Anyway, wow. Okay, wow. Do we think RDJ is going to be at Comic-Con today, tomorrow?
You mean what? Not tomorrow.
I'm living in Friday.
2 days.
I'm pretending we're in Friday right now.
You want it to be Sunday though?
No, because it's Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
What if Chris Evans was there?
And he's going to go like this.
I think at least a few members of the Fantastic Four
Pedro!
Yeah. Please.
RDJ, I think, was there when they announced Doomsday.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
It was
he came out
I'll
and he
never
took off the
forget
mask.
the amount
Mask,
of
yeah.
virality.
Oh, it's so good. All right.
Okay.
So, Severance fans, season 3 of Severance finally goes into production July 27th. So, we'll probably get the series next spring, is what I would guess, based off
It's a
of.
huge break.
Oh, that's what they do. They write forever. So, but it makes it really good. But it's too long. It's really too long.
It's too long.
And in other news, Steven from Off Campus,
Stephen Kalin.
Stephen Kalin, has been casted in The Housemaid too. So
I think it's a rumor as of right now.
okay. It's a rumor, but it's a rumor I saw reported a bunch.
He's so fine.
Yeah.
Just my algorithm.
I'll watch him in
knows
anything.
that
I don't care
wanna
what it
see
is.
this. He's very pretty.
Do you think he's gonna be like the mean husband that they're gonna kill?
I feel like maybe for
would
sure,
hate that.
but maybe not. But maybe for sure, that's what I would
That's
think.
like, I mean, it's a good
Because
way
he's
for-
really hot and he looks nice.
It's a good way though for him to like sort of break out of the mold like immediately.
Push his acting chops. Yeah. Did I tell you that he was at Lynx the day after Off Campus came out and with his girlfriend and I was
Fiance.
like, oh, fiance.
Fiance.
And it was so weird because I knew he was an actor because he was so pretty, but I hadn't watched the show yet. But we'd been to that event. But I was like, who is that guy?
Oh my gosh.
And then I sat next to him and his girlfriend while I was waiting for my
Fiance.
matcha. Fiance! At the time, I didn't know, so it's just locked in as girlfriend.
Put some respect on her name.
He just looked so much prettier than everyone in there, and there's so much more put together. He was wearing like a very stylish outfit, like he got this from a stylist.
Do you think people think that about me?
Definitely.
Yes.
I want to walk into places to be like, ooh, she's definitely an actress. With my poncho. Thank you. Okay.
But no, it's because like dudes don't usually look that put
you're
together.
right.
Like
No.
a lot of women
Unless
do.
they're gay.
Yeah, a lot of women do, but dudes not so much.
Yeah. It's like, are you a gay or are you an, actor?
It could be both.
Or both.
Yes, or both. All right. The last thing on the news today, Natasha, did you have anything else? Did you have anything?
I don't think I do.
All right. Last thing I have today is that there's a book out that I really think everyone would love called 30, Flirty, and Forever Alone. I've read it many, many times. It's a new favorite.
I mean, it's a favorite for me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Mine too.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's available at the link in the description. If you don't know, it's a rom-com that is giving like 27 dresses, meets How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, meets Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. And it's super fun and I wrote it. It's my debut adult novel. It's available now. Thank you for reading it if you already have. If not, I think you'd really like it if you like anything that I do. So go check it out.
like 99% of the things that you do.
Oh, thanks. What's that 1% that you don't like?
I don't know. You just screamed in my ear earlier. So.
Oh, that.
But you know that.
And I get too loud.
You know that. No, I do too. You know that sticker on TikTok that's like the guy and he lifts his hand and he goes 5 stars. That's what I would give.
No.
30 Flirty forever. He goes 5 stars.
Oh,
And that's how I feel about it.
Oh, thank you. I really
5
appreciate
stars.
it.
it's giving the
but yeah.
force.
Yeah. Oh, 5 stars.
I don't know if this is it. Anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for everyone who's read it. And if you haven't yet, it's out. Thanks for checking it out. Link in the description. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
All right. Should we do white, right, red, 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 bloop, 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 bloop. We'll do what right now, like quickly. Maybe we just need to do like a quick go
Yes.
through. All right. Natasha, what books have you read this week?
I finished Cherry Baby by Rainbow Rowell. It's
So
my
did
probably one-
I.
definitely favorite book of the year. One of them, no, top
I'm gonna
2.
read it. Next.
It's so good.
Literally, everyone needs to read it, please. So good, so well done. And then I started Checkmate by Allie Hazelwood. Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood.
I love Check and Mate.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my second favorite.
I think it's up there for me too.
Yeah.
I really love it.
I accidentally put it on last night to fall asleep, and I did not put a timer on. Woke up to it reading aloud to me. Yeah.
Oh no.
I also fell asleep. We all fell asleep with audiobooks last night because I
I
woke
did
up and
too.
I heard Christine's.
So yeah, I read Cherry Baby as well. I loved it. Did the audiobook. Got my audiobook credit in for Spotify. And it was so good and like hit a lot of different things that we haven't seen in a lead in a while. And yeah, it's really, really good. Should we say what it's about?
You wanted to go quick,
I
babes.
told my grandma. She's like, "What are you reading?" I said, "Cherry Baby." She's like, "What is it about?" I'm like, "It's about a woman who's going through a divorce."
I mean, it's more than that because that sounds depressing.
Definitely.
It's definitely got like the whole like rainbow vibe, like where it's like it just feels cute the whole time, you know, like the way that she writes just makes you feel like. But it's a woman who she is going through a divorce. They've been separated for a year, but her husband he does graphic novels, and it's being adapted into a live action film. So he's been in Hollywood for a year, like working on it, and he just never came back. And
But why?
she's a character in it. Like, you know, like it's based off of his life. So like she is like a caricature in it. And she doesn't love that like people think they know her
Yeah.
as that character,
yeah.
you know? And,
And,
they're
like,
all like really excited.
Character's
because the
been
trailer
like,
came out.
if they don't know the graphic novel, then they know the memes, you know?
Yeah, there's lots of memes. It's very famous. So she reconnects with like a guy that she had a crush on in college, and they start to date, and then her husband comes back.
And it's really good.
I'm gonna read it. I'm excited. Everything Tasha's told me about it so far.
I know. I read a whole chapter to Chloe.
You read it out
She did.
loud.
It was really romantic. I was walking around Target and she was like, "Can I read this to you?" And I was like, "Please." And she did, and I loved it. So I will be picking it up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, M says it's sexy, and I do have to say it's
It is
very
her
sexy.
sexiest book.
It's very sexy.
Yeah,
There's
it's her
and
sexiest
it's like not. I feel like it doesn't sugarcoat anything, and I love that. Like it's just like
She
very
uses
real.
the word. Can we say? We can. We're explicit. She uses the word pussy, and I've never heard Rambo say that. I was
I was like, wait, that's like common in books, no?
I don't hear it from like Rainbow.
know,
I've been
I'm-
reading Rainbow forever.
Yeah,
I've never read I don't think a sex scene from her.
I've read.
I hadn't either.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think that Slow Dance had sex scenes. It just didn't have like this one does go all the way through the sex scene.
And it's
like
explicit.
It's explicit.
And it's
yeah.
really important because our character is plus size and she has all of these insecurities with someone new and comparative to someone that she's comfortable with, and really, really, really connected there. So I'll talk about that more later.
I'm excited to read it.
Yeah, and there's just like a lot of really poignant family stuff and a lot of different relationships that are really, really good. All right. Well, Oh, wait, we're about right now already. What have you read?
I'm reading Servant of the Earth by Sarah Hawley. I just finished I didn't finish it. I'm halfway through the second book, which is The Blood Princess. It's a really excellent series. I've loved it so far. I will say it, like I was telling Tosh, like it has all the like romantasy tropes, I feel like, but I also feel like recently, especially if the romantasy has come out sort of after ACOTAR, it has just like, no matter what, some like remnants of that series. And like I don't even know if it's intentional, but it's just like I see ACOTAR in everything. But it's still really good. It has elemental magic, which I love, and the main character is really bold and fierce, and I love my main character girls like that. So I would recommend it. And then I'm also reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, which everyone on planet Earth has recommended, but I will also say that you should read it too. And it's very, very good. And there's no romance in it, but I'm still hooked. And I think that's like a huge thing for me. Like I typically do not and cannot stay in a book without romance, and that's my truth. But DDC has surpassed that for me.
Alex is also reading it right now, and he's on the 6th book, and
I'm on the 3rd.
He's been listening to the audiobook, and he listened to it while we were on our 17-hour road trip, and I heard a lot of it. I wasn't really paying attention, but he told me the premise, and I definitely want to read it. So
yeah, it's literally
is the
Dungeons and
premise?
Dragons, and it's set in a sci-fi world. Yeah, that's how I would say it.
what is the premise? Basically, I don't know, Chloe. Like, can you give
Yeah,
like
I can talk about
log
it.
line?
Let's see. It's a post-apocalyptic Earth that is opened up to. I'm like trying to do this without spoilers, and Christine's so intense.
It's okay. That's enough.
Okay.
All right.
She said, and done. And scene. I literally, the amount of times you've been mad at me for spoilers. I feel like I can't say anything.
It's fine. I don't need anything else.
Okay.
All right. As far as TV, I finally got to the end of Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. There are 10 episodes, I think, and it was really good. Watch it as one blob, but it ended on another cliffhanger. So I'm like, they better get a season 2, bitch. I'm gonna be mad if we have another fucking cliffhanger. It's still going.
I feel like all my favorite TV shows honestly have ended at season 1. Maybe that's why I don't watch TV. One of my favorite TV shows growing up was The 9 Lives of Chloe King. And it had one season. And
Oh
it
my
was based on a
God,
book.
Chloe!
Oh my god.
Yep,
I
yep,
watched
yep.
that too.
Oh, one of my favorites, and it's based on a book series, and the ending is like the biggest cliffhanger of all time. And we'll just never know. We'll just never know.
That sucks. All right. Natasha, what'd you watch this week?
We have to talk about that, Tosh. We will.
Yes. I watched. I'm almost done with Widow's Bay. I'm basically watching all the things that Christine's watched prior. I watched Widow's Bay, which is like a horror comedy show on Apple TV. I can't believe, Christine, you got through this by yourself. I definitely was a little scared.
It was only the 3 first episodes that were scary.
Yeah. And then obviously finished Love Island. I watched the finale twice. Honestly, so loved this season of Love Island. If you guys like ever like if you find yourself in like, oh, I want to watch something that's like kind of mindless but like romantic and fun, watch this season of Love Island. Like Bryce and Trinity are so like you got to watch them fall in love, and it was incredible. I just have to say,
The
incredible.
clips I've seen on TikTok, they look.
TikTok.
I know, because I feel like I watched the entire season on TikTok.
You
Like,
didn't,
I
though.
always
There's
do.
so much you missed.
I know, but I always feel like my feed is like Love Island, and I'm like, why? I don't even watch this. But
Mine wasn't. That's
oh,
funny.
yeah,
The
maybe they're
algorithm.
like, you would like this.
Yeah.
But every scene of them felt like it was out of a romance novel.
Yep,
Good.
it was.
Good. All right. Do you want to talk about what you're watching?
I finished Netflix's version of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I thought the season 2 was much stronger than season 1.
Interesting.
I loved seeing Toph, And I'm not like a hater. Obviously like I'm an original fan, and the first series is like has my heart and is one of my favorite of all time, but I still thought that this was good and had its moments. So.
Wait, news. The cartoon movie that had the trailer, what is it called?
It's Aang, the Avatar.
Aang. Oh, yeah, the last Airbender.
No.
The Avatar Aang. Yeah. Okay, trailer's so good. Everything I ever wanted after watching that cartoon. I was like, I need them older.
Yeah, they're hot.
So exciting. And it leaked, right? So it wasn't going to be in theaters. They were just going to drop it like July 17th. Is it out?
No.
Okay. And they were just going to drop it on Paramount Plus, but so many people like rallied with videos being like, we want this in theaters, that it's going to have like a week in theaters now.
Yeah.
So
we're going to go see it.
Yeah. I mean, if we are able to, then we should.
No, we're going to go see it.
Okay.
I'll drive to you.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see them all grown up. When Rugrats All Grown Up came out and they were 10 years old, I was like, they are not all grown up.
Jesus.
Sorry, I was so upset about it. Rugrats, the oldest one was 12.
That's not grown up.
Not grown up at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you were babies, but like we wanted to see you all grown up. Anyway, I was like 16. I was like, they have to at least be my age. What the fuck?
Grown up, 16.
Grown up that way. Yeah, high school. Not 5th grade.
No, I agree.
All right, we're going to move into our main discussion. But before we do that, we want to thank everybody out there listening. We really, really appreciate you being a part of the podcast, fam. And if you don't know already, we were able to do this podcast because of viewers and listeners like you. We have a Patreon. And we don't have sponsors. Y'all are funding the show, and we're so appreciative of that. And if you aren't aware already, like, we'd love to have you on the Patreon. We have lots of fun perks. So at our first level, Team Jacob, we have the show ad free. You can come to the recordings and be a part of the chat. And our flagship benefit, you get fangirl tea time on the end of every episode. Is a whole extended half an hour at least show. A lot of times we run over talking about like funny anecdotes happening in our lives, going deeper into the discussion. It's really fun. We'd love to have you. And then we have 2 other tiers. Our middle tier, there's lots of like bonus episodes and commentaries on TV and movies that you can watch along with us. And then at our top tier, we have fangirl bonding Zoom calls every month, which are really fun. We get to know everybody. And yeah, we really, really appreciate your support there. It all goes back into funding the podcast, and we are ever so grateful. I don't know, I said ever so like I'm from
Ever so
grateful. We are ever so grateful, but we are. Yes. And if you can't afford to support the show financially, we totally understand, and we love you being here anyway. And to support the show in a pretty easy way, you can just subscribe on the YouTube so you get delivered the show every week for free. You can follow us for free on your favorite podcast listening app. You can rate us on your favorite podcast listening app. Super easy. Just click that 5 stars. You can write a review. You can talk to your friends about it. And that's all very appreciated too. And it's so important to the podcast's health for y'all play a key role in the health of the podcast, and we appreciate you.
We love you.
Love you. Thank you.
Love y'all.
All right. Well, if you're a patron, we're rolling right on into the main discussion. We are talking books and characters that have been therapeutic for us when we read them. And if not, we'll be right back after these messages. Mm-hmm. And we're back. Hello.
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 I already scrolled.
So books as therapy. I mean, like, this is why books change lives and why they're so important to humanity in general. Like, this is how we become empathetic to people unlike ourselves. We can really put ourselves in their shoes and grow compassion for people, or understand ourselves better and see the potential of who we could be. It's glorious. And do y'all have opening thoughts before we go into our characters?
I think I know that there's a lot of people who kind of, they go through high school and maybe they only read the books that they're told to read in high school, and they don't actually.
And then they hate reading, actually.
Yeah, and they don't go out and try to find something that they might connect to or they might love. And I feel like that's so unfortunate to hear that, like, oh, I read in high school and then I just stopped reading. Like, we're 12, 15, almost 20 years, Christina and I are out of high school. And like,
Not yet.
I know. God. Anyways, but like, I can't.
18 years out of high school.
I can't imagine.
Soon.
I can't imagine not having met any of these characters or read any of these books and how much they have helped me along in my journey. So I think, like, if anyone out there, like, I know you listen and you're a fangirl typically and you probably have read, but like, if it's been a while, I just want to encourage everyone just to try and read. Try a new book.
You just have to find the one that's right for you.
Yeah.
And we can help.
And
message in the comments and we'll recommend something.
Exactly. And just like be curious and be open, and like this is how, like Christine had said, like we become empathetic towards others.
Yeah. It's how we grow and evolve too.
Yeah.
Like just being open to people's stories.
I loved the part where you said like you also can see who you can become, because I think that that's like so special too. And growing up, like I read a lot about adults and a lot about people that were older than me, and I could aspire to be. I feel like
That's my favorite thing to do now. Like I'm so excited to read a Julie's book about like a woman in her 40s. You know, it's just like I want to keep learning about like the people older than me, what they have to say and what I can learn from them.
Totally. And I think, first of all, go to therapy too. Like, books shouldn't be your only therapy.
Oh, yeah.
If you are available.
All my books have like go to therapy.
Yeah, literally, actually, all your books. But I do think that, like, books growing up, before I even knew what therapy was, books were my therapy. I think I was
because therapy was very stigmatized when we were younger.
Totally.
So it wasn't the same.
Totally. And like I was alone. Like I didn't have, first of all, I don't think know what therapy was, but I'm an only child and I have much older
They
parents.
used to call it like a shrink.
Yep. My parents still do. But yeah, I was like so alone growing up, and I was an only child, and like I said, older parents. And I didn't really have any friends, truthfully. Like, we even lived far away from other people. And I felt like the books that I read were my friends. I did not have this, like, as much loneliness, I feel like, as I could have had because of them. Like, thank God for books. Otherwise, I would have, like, been so much, I feel like, sadder.
Yeah.
And I read books on the playground and at recess because I didn't necessarily have the connections I needed to socially when I was younger. And I think that was therapy in itself. Like, it made me a better person because it gave me an outlet that I didn't like otherwise have. And now books as an adult like have brought me my best friends. Hello. And book clubs, and also the social needs.
So much connection comes out of reading, like communal reading, and so much like deep connection comes out of finding people that felt the same deep connection to the characters that you really
It's like probably the
bonded with in the
healthiest
book.
coping method you can
For
have.
sure.
is to go turn towards books. For, you know, there's a lot of people in the comments right now sharing their grief, and thank you so much for sharing with us. But it's true, like, books help you heal. That's just the reality. Books help you heal.
and like all stories do. Sabattle just specifically said voicemails for Isabel's main character hit so hard because I also have a dead sibling, and her attitude towards living life was so uplifting. And that's exactly why stories are so important.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You feel seen, you feel heard, and you're allowed
and you
to
feel
heal.
inspired. Yeah.
Well, especially like when you're able to see your issues and your heart on someone else, it's much easier to be
process.
introspective and process than
Identify.
when it's all about you. Yeah, because it's harder when you're looking inward.
Oh, yeah.
And it helps you like move forward to see someone else and how they did it in general. I feel like
true. Like, these are the tools that this character used. Maybe you can use the same tools.
Yeah. All right, so let's move into it. Okay, we'll go around the circle talking about who is a character that changed the way you look at yourself or the world on a deep level, or like just change the way that you look at life. Who wants to start? Natasha, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll go. I feel like my number one character, and I'll never forget, was Willow Dean Dixon from Dumplin' by Julie Murphy. And I'll never forget, like, sitting on the beach reading. I don't think I had ever read a plus size character before. And someone who was maybe plus size who was my age. Because I was 18 years old, just like fresh out of high school. And no one had really read it because I got it as an arc. And I remember reading the synopsis and being like, oh my gosh, it's a plus size person going and like trying out for a pageant. And like her mom was always wanted her to lose weight. And it was just, it was such a pivotal story for the age that I was. And I think too, like if you're older and reading it back then, like there's so much you can get out of it because that's like, maybe you felt lonely and not everyone had those experiences
No one talked
alongside
about
you
them.
and no one talked. Yeah. And so that was like the first time. I'll never forget this one scene where it was like the first kiss scene with Dumplin', and the guy had put his hand like on her belly, and the immediate like reaction of her being like, oh my gosh, he's gonna feel this. And I don't think I'd ever read something where the girl was worried about how like the man or their love interest was going to feel about their body. Like I'd always read something, like, you know, we read Katniss and Bella and all that, and no one had really worried about their body. And while like I love stories that have plus size characters in it that like get to go through the same things, I still need those stories where their body is a big part of the story because it's life. It's like what we go through. And
I felt the same way reading Dumplin' too. Like, I think it was the first book of its kind, truthfully, or at least first like book
Big
the
book,
big book of its kind.
Yeah. So that was the first one for me, I think. And she's still with me, and like every one of Julie's characters is some little piece of what I've felt along my journey as a plus size woman in this world.
Yeah, it's so nice to read it and again like get the validation for like how you feel and be like, oh, I'm not the only person in the world that's having these thoughts about my body constantly.
My first one I have down is Tris Pryor, and I was already on the track to like facing my fears and like doing stuff that scared me at that point. This was like 2012, I think I read Divergent, or like 2011 going to 2012. I'd already studied abroad, and that's when this all started. I was like, I can do things. But like I'd never had a book dive so deep into fear, you know? And there was just so many inspiring moments and quotes. Like I put it in Attached at the Hip that like that character was a big fan of Divergent because like it did, and I think for so many people, intrinsically change the way I think about fear. And like that quote that like fear doesn't shut you down, it wakes you up. And I was just afraid of so many things. You know, I was very shy growing up, and shy in a way where I was like, I can't even try those things, you know, like it's too scary. I won't be able to do it. And seeing Tris like be from this really quiet, self-sacrificing family and be able to like do all these things that initially she's like, that's gonna kill me. But it doesn't. And then she just gets stronger for it. It was so inspiring. And like it literally just changed the way I think about life so deeply. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Tris could do it. Like, Tris flourished when she faced all that shit. And I just like imagined myself as her. And then seeing the movie and Run Boy Run, that song like brings me to Tris. And I just like posted a video about it, and all I can think is like Tris running for the train and like getting on it, and the way I felt watching it, like I can do anything. Yeah, so that was really, really inspiring, and I love her story. And yeah, unfortunately it has an unfortunate end. But like the first book, you could just read the first Divergent, and it's so inspiring for all the shy, quiet girls or anyone who has trouble putting themselves out there.
Yeah. Metal says Ori from Attached at the Hip is a great character for relating to fear of doing things by yourself. She loved her personal journey during the book.
Thank you.
I agree. I agree. Her growth arc is so good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. She had a little, that's why also Divergence in there had like a little parallel arc.
What you said about just like being something like you think of her when you're about to do something hard, and think, oh, I can do it. That's this character for me. So Aelin, Ash River, Whitethorn Galathinius, my girl,
Selena.
you refuse to give her actual name. It's hilarious. Actually, side note, Christine and I, we've both talked about this, and we would both name our child after this character, but different names. Yeah. She would do Selena and I would do Aelin, which I think is cute.
Yeah.
But I always think, like, I have literally a tattoo that says "You do not yield," which is one of her biggest mantras in the series. And
can I just say, I had forgotten where she says that, but I knew like it was important. And I rewatched my book talk on it the other day, and I was in tears.
yeah, it's really
watching
fucking
myself
intense.
be in tears talking about it.
Oh my god.
Aelin changed how I view myself completely. Like, I think a lot of people feel this way, but I feel so much like her. She's a character that I see myself reflected back.
Yeah, same.
And her trauma and how she was able to grow through it, and also like it's always there. Like yes, she was able to grow, and yes, she's so capable, and yes, she's so strong, but it doesn't go away.
Yeah,
she
need
just
the
learns
tools
to live
deal
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that was so helpful for me as someone who's gone through pretty intense trauma. And like, I mean, I literally got it tattooed on me because I think about her every single day. Every single day I think about her. And like she's my number one because like I actually think that she allowed me to accept the darker parts of myself as strength, which is like really tough, you know, like, hey, this is not like evil or like a bad part of me. I just need to like come to terms with this is a part of how I react and who I am. And like, that's okay. Like, let me use that. Fuel.
Yeah. No, I think she is probably Sarah's most under talked about character. I know they talked about it all the time, but like
she's her best.
She's such a fantastic character. I'm obsessed with her. I've been obsessed with her since I started reading her. And that's like another reason why it confuses me so much that people like always talk about ACOTAR.
Throne of Glass, like,
it always comes
so much
up
better.
first.
It's just so much better.
And I'm just like, dude, you got to read the other one. And I hate when people make fun of ACOTAR. There's a YouTuber.
I was like, this is a huge side note, but okay.
So sorry. There is a YouTuber that was like, that I followed for years, and they just mentioned that they were like, I want to read a good book, and don't tell me ACOTAR. Like, and don't tell me I just have to get through this book and this book. And I'm just like, you have the complete wrong image of this book in your head because of like
Society,
the public persona of it. And it's so frustrating to me because like also from the very beginning, I didn't like the first ACOTAR, like, love it, you know, like, and it's because she's in fight or flight the whole time. It's depressing as fuck. Like, it's sad, and Tamlin sucks. So, like, it's not a good gateway book. And I don't understand why everyone tells everyone to read ACOTAR when there's Throne of Glass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's true. I mean, listen, like, the soapbox of Throne of Glass being better than ACOTAR, I'll be on it the whole time. I'll be on it forever. I'm sorry, it is.
It's funny because it's like, I agree. I'm not in Throne of Glass like you guys are, and I did start with ACOTAR, and I
did too. I started.
Love those books. I mean, I haven't finished Throne of Glass, but like the fact that I'm in the third book and I haven't like been obsessed with it, like that's hard for me to be like, I agree with you guys, because I really love ACOTAR so much better.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard like when you're reading them so far apart, you know? It's also like a different experience because when you read the first two and then like Heir of Fire is really like the city of glass of Throne of Glass. You know what I mean? Like the world solidifies and it's so good. Once you get to the end, you really understand everything, and the world just feels so much bigger. But if you're not there yet and you're kind of in and out of it, it doesn't.
I do
doesn't
think
hit
you
the
have
same.
to like sort of stay in it.
You have to like dedicate
Yeah.
yourself to like the
8
cause
books.
of being in it. Yeah. And it's hard to do that as an adult.
Yeah.
And I understand that completely. But yeah, so people a lot of times will say like, for ACOTAR is great. Like, but it does get really good in the second book. And now like hearing people be like, you just have to get through this and this. And I'm just like, I hate hearing that. I hate that in general. Now looking back on it, I hate that I used to say it about Mortal Instruments, but it's because everyone did the same thing. They would be like, you know, they would say shitty stuff like, it's just this, it's just us, it's just like, you know, it's just blah, blah, blah. It's just paranormal romance.
But also, if you don't want to read ACOTAR and you're one of those people, like, great, I don't want
then
you in the
don't
fandom
read
either.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like-
like don't shit on it for other people.
What, Chloe, you're saying don't yuck other people's yum.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, that's the other thing. If there's people like that, I don't want them in the fandom because, like, that fandom specifically around Nesta, like, toxic enough. I don't need any more people in it that have big feelings
Yeah.
that are ugly like that.
I do understand that like if I was your friend and I thought you would like it and you were saying that, I'd want to convert you. And I think that's the energy.
No, you're talking about the girl. I'm talking about the girl that was like, or the person that was like, don't tell me ACOTAR.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because I'm like, okay, then like, don't read it. Like, no one has a gun to anyone's head and is like, you have to read ACOTAR.
yeah.
There's like, it's fine.
Well, I just don't like that attitude's even out there. It sucks.
What a tangent.
I'm sorry. I have strong feelings
Well,
about
I
that
also,
recently.
I mean, at the same time, because I mean, I have one of like Sarah's characters on my list, but at the same time, it's frustrating because it is a book series that's very popular, that is mostly loved by women, and we have
so
to.
misogynistic.
It's so misogynist, and like we have to give excuses, I feel, to
liking stuff.
like it. Yeah. Why can't we just like it because
It's good.
it's good? Like,
It's like, no, they have to say they like it because it's smut.
yeah.
That's literally what they have
it's-
to justify. And it's like, it's the furthest thing from smut. You haven't read smut if you think that.
My favorite part about this conversation we're having is that we've had it 5 times.
We had it so many times. But it's like, it continues to be in the
Yeah.
zeitgeist. So it continues to be like angering me.
We're upset about this off camera too, you guys. We talk about it off camera too. Like, it's not smut.
It's so annoying. Anyway, we can move on. Who's next? Natasha.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have Nesta Archer on.
I have Nesta too. Yeah.
on
Okay,
my
I'll
list.
+1 it too, but you
Yeah.
both put it, so I was like, I'm not gonna put it, but
We'll
hello.
just go to the next Sarah J. Maas character. But yeah, you want to talk about it first?
Yeah, I mean, I was honestly in between like Feyre and Nesta because I do feel like Nesta is like the older sister, and the way that like she didn't take care of her younger siblings is hard for me still.
Yeah. Still.
But I see in her what she's personally had to carry and had to get past and get through, and a lot of that is like depression, anxiety, not feeling like, I mean, I feel like she's compared herself to Feyre. She's like, why can't I do this? She feels less than at times, and all of that is shoved deep down inside her to put up this front to protect her. And I mean, in her book Silver and Flames,
A Court of Silver Flames.
A Court of Silver Flames, it was like watching her beat through and
Yeah.
fight through all of these lies that she's
Demons.
told herself, and these demons was so I think empowering as like a young woman, and also to see it like also done very physically too.
Yes. The
Yeah.
steps,
Mhm.
iconic forever.
Yes.
10,000 steps.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a really good point about like,
It's such a good metaphor, too.
well, yeah, like to get through like my depression and my mental health issues, I had to move my body. Like I had to. There was no like other way of getting through it. And so like seeing that in a book is pretty powerful, because like at the end of the day, like movement like changes things.
It's literally, that book is literally a therapy book. Like
Yeah.
she is going through intensive therapy in every way. Like her therapist is the fucking house.
True.
Yeah.
Which gives her books.
It gives her books, and she has books that are giving her therapy. And like she has Cassian, who is like her rock and her trainer, and she has the steps. Like she's literally stuck up there, and she's stuck in her own like, you know, darkness. And she has to be able to pull herself out, and she has to gain the strength to do it by like inching down the steps. Like it's a huge, brilliant metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
I think about those steps all the time. All the time.
Now I want to like go do steps.
Oh God. I've seen so many women like do it. They're like, if Nesta can do it, I can do it. I'm like, I can't. So, I mean, I probably could. I just got to work up to it.
You gotta build up to it just like Nessa.
Yeah,
her.
that's so true. But it's also, I love Cassian in it too. I love that we get to, like, you don't necessarily have to meet somebody at your best to find your person.
Yeah.
Like you can work through that together. And like if one person can help
They're
you
both willing to work there and be for it.
Yes.
Work through it and be there for it. Yeah.
for each other and see that it's going to be worth it on the other side, then I think that's also very inspiring.
If they're your person, they're your person.
Yeah. Also just Cassian.
I love him.
He's perfect.
Yeah, no. And then like the sisterhood that comes out of the bond she built, it's just community service, not the library.
Yeah, true.
So much good shit. So much good shit.
I love Nesta.
I love her too. I hated her.
Unabashedly.
Like I hated her at the start of those
Yeah.
books. Like the way she treated her siblings was despicable. I couldn't ever, as an eldest daughter, think about
Yeah.
that happening and me being like that bitch. She brought it back around. Now she's that bitch.
Yeah. Are both of yours Nesta for this?
I can do a different one, but I mean, or we can. I mean, I guess
Have Chloe go.
Chloe can go.
I mean, I think this one is probably the two of you are not surprised about Luna.
Yes.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Good is. I think she like shaped a lot of who I am. I think that one thing that's so powerful about her is that she believes so fiercely in the people that she cares about and also like the unseen. And I love her for it. Like she also like I think about her every day too, probably. I mean, I also have a tattoo for Luna. So maybe these are just the people I have tattoos for, but she lets me embrace my weird every single day. Like and that weird is powerful and that weird is strong and that weird is like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, I mean, I think that out of everyone in this series, which obviously shaped who I am in a big way, I mean, I just think that she has touched my heart and my soul, and now I'm kind of known on the internet for her. So
I feel like you've become more and more like Luna as your frontal lobe has developed.
yeah, for sure. As you've grown, yeah, I think. Well, I just am so comfortable in who I am now. I think
Yes.
that's what it is, right? Like Luna was comfortable in who she was at 15. Like, okay, good for her. I wasn't. But now, like being an adult and having like done a lot of work and being so healed, like, yeah, I'm so secure in who I am, and if other people have a problem with it, I usually view it as like okay, like I'm mirroring something to you that you don't like, and that's okay. Like you don't have to like me. I love me. So thanks, Luna, for that.
Yeah.
It's weirdly like Luna did the opposite for me when I was little. Like it made me like little when I was her age. I was like scared because everyone didn't like
they
her.
were bullied her. Yeah,
And I was too
Yeah.
young to like kind of process that other than like being in it with her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when I was little, that was the reaction
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Especially since I was like, oh, I'm a lot like this girl, and people don't like her. And now it's the opposite for me. It's flipped.
Yeah. It's so different reading those books when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Should I do Kath from Fangirl?
Yeah.
All right. My next one is Kath from Fangirl. And this is the first time I felt like really weirdly seen because she's so, it was like peak, like Harry Potter had just ended, and I grew up with it, and I just like wanted more, and I didn't have any of these other things. And she writes fan fiction, and she's super shy in college, and she has like the same sort of trouble, like finding people, like her people and her friends. And then she had this like romance, and this guy who was like really outgoing, like liked her, and she did fan fiction, and like she was waiting for like the release of the 8th novel in the Simon Snow series. And like that feeling is so magic, you know, and like you know it if you've been through like a series that you love and you're waiting for the last one to come out. But it was just such an emotional journey, and no one writes shy people like Rainbow Rowell.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I always feel like I relate to them so hard, and in every book there's a shy person that's like very relatable, but like you would never think like, oh, Christine's relating to this character, but because no one thinks I'm shy, but like I am.
You are though.
And it's it really just always makes me feel like all warm and cozy.
You're so Kath. You're talking and I'm like, oh my god, I'm
so
remembering
long since
Fangirl. First of all, due for a reread because that's a good book.
Yeah,
I know. I
read-
was just saying, I can't
it's
remember.
so good.
We should
I
reread
reread it
Yeah.
like 3 years ago, 4 years
Book
ago.
club,
Loved
Tosh,
it.
let's read it.
Loved
Yeah.
it.
But you're literally her grown. You are, and
No,
like
I can't really. Even if I read it 4 years ago, like it's because I'm like so connected to it that I like don't remember
that's
specifics.
such a
But,
good
like,
book.
it's so good, and
That's probably
I love
my
her.
favorite rainbow book.
It's my
actually.
favorite rainbow for sure.
Yeah.
Mine's Cherry Baby.
But Cherry Baby's
Well,
up there
I
for
need
me,
to read
yeah.
Cherry Baby first. I can't.
I'm like, I have to reread like Landline. Like it's been so long
I
since the
love
other ones that I'm
Landline,
like, I don't
too.
know how they fall anymore. But I
Landline
know I
is
enjoyed
so
them all.
good.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot about all of these.
I need to.
Landline
I
has
haven't
a-
read Landline or Slow Dance. I need to read those.
Landline's really
Landline has a
good.
Kath cameo, a Kath and Levi
Oh.
cameo. Yeah.
You really like Landline too.
Yeah.
And I love Levi. So cute.
Levi.
All right. Who's next?
Okay.
for you?
Okay, I want to talk about Ilya Rozanov because this one's so new for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, Chloe, you said down here that you said you realize a lot of these are from your adulthood. And like, I mean, Ilya is so new and from my adulthood. It is actually crazy though. Like what, besides being a 6'4" tall, Russian hockey player,
You're not that.
I'm definitely not that gay man.
That's how I
am-
view. That's how I viewed you the whole time.
I am not that. But so obviously watching the show was different, but then once I read the books and got into the nitty gritty of who Ilya is and what he's dealing with, because I'm not going to spoil anything, but The Long Game is probably one of my favorite books of all time. I've now reread it 3 times this year. And a lot of it I didn't really realize how much like the genetic depression that like runs in my family is so prevalent, I think, in myself until I read Ilya.
Yeah.
And there's this quote he said that, you know, his mom died because she committed suicide and because of her depression. And he's now realizing that it's in him and he's innately terrified of what that means for him. And it's like, my mom was depressed. My mom had bipolar. Both his parents are passed. Both my parents have passed. And there's a quote that he says, he keeps people around him and he's so like in love with Shane. But when Shane leaves, he goes, I don't know how to keep the good times going when people like aren't around me anymore. And so like reading that, I was like, whoa, like there's just things that Ilya is experiencing that when you're in his head, he's just like,
articulating them. Yeah.
he's like, everything is so like perfect in my life, but I just don't feel right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, like I relate so much to that. Like I can make sorry, I'm getting emotional, but I can make everything feel good about my life. But there's just something like that's in me that's just going to be in me. And then like him going through therapy, like he goes through therapy in the long game, like all of that was so eye-opening this year to me.
I love you.
Love you. Sorry.
You're
No, it's
so
okay.
allowed to cry. I think that it's further proof that these books are so impactful. And yeah, I did write like a thing here, like, yes, despite having now years of therapy under my belt, books are still therapy. Books are still a tool.
They always are.
They always
yeah.
are. It doesn't matter
And
what age
not
you are.
even in like this way. Like they're also just like therapy in the way like it takes you out
Yeah, right.
of
Escapism,
life.
the world.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like I always am less anxious when I'm reading something that I love.
Yeah.
Is it your turn? Is it
No,
my
you
turn?
go.
Okay. I'm going to go down to the books section that I have here. So, like, I also put down, like, a section if you guys wanted to talk about, like, not necessarily character, but, like, sometimes it's a whole ass book. And since we're more talking about, like, adulthood, I kind of want to talk about Daisy Jones and the Six.
Okay.
Because this... Like I think everyone knows someone who has addiction in their family. But addiction in the mainstream growing up was so villainized. And it was so like, if you watch Breaking Bad, I watch it now with like a completely different headspace, but like, even just watching that, like, we love Walter White. He's just this innocent, like, he's like a chemistry teacher and he needs money for his family because he's sick. And like, he's an asshole. Okay. And Jesse Pinkman he's an addict. And we just like, we picture him as like the guy that we're not rooting for because he's an addict, but he's really like the heart of the show. And that show really explores that theme if you watch it with like adult eyes. But like, if you watch it like as a young person, like coming in with the stigma of like the world, like you can't really see it that way until you get really deep in. And I think you still don't process it the same way. But like reading Daisy Jones and the Six just like changed the way that I look at addiction and the way that it affects people. And it just like it gave me so much more compassion. And I was thinking about it for such a long time, and that like completely changed my headspace. And then I rewatched Breaking Bad and I like really saw it differently. As like an exploration
like a tool
of addiction.
almost.
Yeah. And now I listen to Armchair Expert, and if anyone knows an addict in their life, like listen to Armchair Expert. It's so enlightening to just like hear from Dax's perspective all the time on all these different things, because he has such a unique perspective as someone who's been through all of it. And I, as an addict, as someone who like hasn't been in that space myself, like I can't see all these different parts of it. And he's really changed the way I think about it, like in a much deeper way, because we go into so much more detail. But like growing up, I always was like, I am addictive, like when I get into something. And so like that's part of the reason why I was like so afraid of like drinking and smoking and drugs and all that stuff. I have an addictive personality.
Same.
And I just know it would be really, really bad.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
I think if you're in fandom, you have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
It's just a healthier way of doing it. I mean, all of
Yeah.
us have a family history of that, you know.
Yeah. So it's just, I think the book is so good in general, and do the audiobook, but like I think that's a very important like side effect of reading it.
Yeah, change your whole perspective. On
I would
a
agree with
huge
that too.
topic.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I remember Christine reading it before me, and then her being like, just so you know.
Trigger warning.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting that like we all chose fandom as our like drug of choice. Really? No, really, because none of us drink. None of us do drugs. Like we literally are stone cold sober. Fandom is the way that we are addicted. And like, I mean, again, healthy. Okay. And like Diet Coke for me. It's okay.
I'm also getting to that point too.
Matcha.
I literally am an addict. Like you get addicted to like the tradition of just doing it too.
Yeah.
Like
routine.
I feel wrong if I don't go out and get my matcha. If I make it here, it's not the same. Like I want to get out of the house.
Wait, are we gonna do that later?
Yeah, we are. Okay. I'm gonna take a little nap and we're gonna matcha.
We both go matcha.
I want to go get matcha, you guys.
We can FaceTime you and You come.
We should go to Rook. It's so good.
Okay, whatever you want, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Always, just whatever you want.
I guess Chloe and I we got matcha yesterday. That was
We did.
Nice. You did. It's my turn now.
You guys fight over me. I like it. It turns me on.
Wait, okay. Is it Natasha's turn or your
It's
turn?
Chloe's
my
turn.
Okay.
So Natasha talked about Heated Rivalry, so I'm actually going to talk about Off Campus.
Okay.
And I think
Interesting.
yes. So these books are interesting to me. I think they're written like fanfic. I digress. There is a character in Off Campus, the first book, named Garrett. He's the lead character. And if you've watched the TV show, same. At first I watched the TV show like as I was reading the book, which was really interesting.
Wow, yeah.
I finished the book like before I finished the TV show, but I first saw my ex in it. At first I saw Garrett as my ex, who I adore. He's my favorite ex. And then I realized that I'm Garrett, not my ex. And my ex and I have really similar trauma, but the way that Garrett and what you were talking about, Natasha, this like familial history of depression. My dad, I mean, I'm pretty vocal about this, and I have a lot of issues. We've been on and off contact for a long time, and like I grew up in an abusive household, physically and verbally, and I am terrified always to be him, to become not only him but my parents in general, because I do have this anger. And, you know, I always question whether or not I was born with the anger or it's something that grew with me, right?
The anger is scary.
The anger is the scary part. And Garrett was the first character I've read that really, like, I felt this for me. He was so terrified to be his dad, and he talks about it. And, like, that was so healing for me. I was like, yeah, like I am scared, but like that makes it okay because I know because I'm scared that I'm not going to go that route. And and I refuse to be the abuser. I refuse to continue these cycles. And like Garrett doesn't. And Garrett has a loving, happy relationship, and he like is able to take that anger and like work with it. And so I was like, I'm Garrett. Okay,
that
cool.
scene when he does beat up that guy is so sad.
It's so sad because like we've all had moments, like I've had moments where I've let my anger get the best of me. I've had more than one, and like I've never hit anyone, but I've certainly taken it too far multiple times. And like now, you know,
and when he sees people and he's like, they're scared of
they're
me.
scared of me. Like this idea of like, oh, like people are scared of me. Like I don't ever want to, you know. So that was really eye-opening, and I don't even know if it's healing yet. It's still so new to me. But what Tosh, you were saying, like it was just like a click. It was almost like a download of like oh, okay, cool. So how do I use this? You know?
Yeah, exactly. I think like the outcome of that, like I'm still thinking about it, is that like I don't just have anxiety, I do have depression. And like I'm aware of it, and like maybe I do need to get on medication and do try these things because that's Ilya's journey. But I didn't think I needed that because I was doing okay. And I'm like, maybe I do.
I mean, I literally like I worked through my anger issues. Like I went through anger therapy. And I think like it changed my life for the better, but like I didn't think I needed that or wanted that. And then I realized after I had done it, like, oh wow, like my anger was like a huge, huge part of me.
Yeah. I've been very cognizant of that in myself for like the last like 5 years, I feel like. And like when I do feel like I'm getting mad about something, I'm like, I just gotta close it. I just gotta like walk away or go do yoga, go do something.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like the mad and the mean, right?
The
What
what
is
and the
that?
what?
What, the mad and the mean?
It's like I'll get angry and mean
Oh.
and like coming back into myself and being like, you're not this person
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to react this way.
Yeah.
And Garrett, like, I don't think he was ever really mean, but he did show me the anger part of it.
The more recently, like thinking about that I mean, it's brought it back into my thought process because I did have that same revelation that you're talking about like a few years back. But like the when you fill out those like anxiety depression forms, and the anxiety ones, it's like, have you lost your temper with people lately? Have you snapped at people lately? Have you just felt yourself getting like short with people?
Yeah.
And I just like, oh, like I forgot that that's like attached, you know,
Yeah.
like it's all together.
Well, I'm also so in my head about it all the time. Like, I used to snap at people and get really angry and mean. And I have not done that in a long time, but I still get really scared that I am.
Yeah, well, because you feel it coming
Yeah.
now, and you know, which is good. You're
Well,
aware.
It's not, I feel it way less, thank God.
yeah,
But like
when you do feel it, you
yeah.
know.
But I'm also like, have I gotten mean? Have I snapped at people? Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, did I black out? Like,
But
it's a
like
whole thing.
I feel like when I do like snap, I immediately like, oh no, Like,
Yeah.
I have like a whole panic.
Right, well, then it goes,
Yeah,
No, not your spy.
and then,
yeah. Like, I'm so sorry.
wow, I wonder why we're all friends.
Similar things we've been through. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Forever by Judy Blume, which I feel like I've talked about it before. But I want to identify that this was I read this when I was 14 years old, and my mother gave it to me, and I feel like besides like my mom making me very aware of sex very young, as we watched Sex in the City growing up, like she didn't really keep me away from media that had a lot of sexual situations in there. She did like fast forward through it. I still grew up in the church, and I still was very much a part of purity culture in the Christian bubble. Yeah. Non-denominational purity ring type of situations. Very different from Christine's Catholicism, I think. Different vibe, but still same flavor.
Same flavor, different font.
Yeah. So reading Forever by Judy Blume was about a relationship between this guy and this girl in high school, and it turned into a sexual relationship. And not demonizing having that type of relationship while young, but just making the reader aware of what could happen when you are intimate with somebody that young, and what the different scary things and not so scary and wonderful things that happen. And I feel like and I feel like that was one of the first parts of my deconstruction of like the early 2000s purity culture Christianity bubble. I was really young, but I never had, even though for myself I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have sex before marriage. And a lot of people around me were also the same way. And then when people started telling me, like, who weren't going to my church, that, you know, like they were doing things, I was like, but then at the same time, I was like, okay.
Literally, like the fascination and confusion.
Yes. It just like, it was so
and like
foreign.
you immediately felt like it was like, that was it bad that she did that.
Yeah.
You would have thought I was a slut if we were.
I mean, but
Probably.
I was already clocking through it. I mean, I'll say, is it my turn after you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stay on the same wavelength here, because like my deconstruction wasn't the same, because it wasn't about like the sexuality part, but like Robert Langdon, I will never forget the Da Vinci Code deconstructed religion for me, like in a way that I needed to hear.
How old were you when you read the Da Vinci
I was
Code?
16. Okay. And I
You're
like
so big brained.
I was very much like in like that kind of like brainwashed state where like everything's just like, just believe it. And I was questioning all of it. I was like, why? Like, when did this happen? Like, why is this a thing? Like, and reading, and the church was like, don't read the Da Vinci Code. There were pamphlets with a picture on it, and I was like, why?
Obviously, people are going to read it if you make a pamphlet and say, don't read this.
Yeah, so I read the Da Vinci Code, and it talks about, like, it literally deconstructs Catholicism, like the origins, like the Bible. Like, I was led to believe, just because that God wrote the Bible. It dropped down on the earth, you know? And like, it didn't. It was written 300 years after Jesus died. And like, there were lots of different books, and the king was like, which ones work well for my message, and pop them into the Bible. Like, I just like, all this stuff was so helpful for me to hear, because everyone was just like, believe it. And I was like,
No.
I can't just believe this. I need to know why and where the origins are and why is it like this and all this stuff. And like, there were rules that like, you know, like I don't believe in, like a lot of the things that like very like conservative stuff, and like, why is it like this? And it's all just because people decided. and it really helped. And like the deconstruction of like the history of Jesus and like all that stuff was very, very important to me. Just like being open and like letting myself be open, and not being like, you're a horrible person for not believing this or not going along with this. It was just like, it was so eye-opening. Because like, when you're stuck in that bubble, like, you almost don't know to question it, and when you start to question, you're like, what's wrong, you know? Like, why am I questioning it?
It's so fascinating when you guys talk about your religious upbringings. To me, like, it teaches me a lot. And obviously everyone's experience is different with Catholicism and Christianity, and I don't speak like for all Jewish people, but like, my religion was like kind of horny, and we were told to say why a lot. We were told to
That's
ask.
great.
And like, I think that was like
I was like, felt like the opposite.
it's probably
like,
the
if I
reason
ask,
why I'm
you get
still in
trouble.
it versus not being in it. But I do think that's like, I think the sex thing, like Tosh, that you were talking about, like, I lost friends growing up because like I was sexually active like at 16, and their parents were like, they told their parents, I guess, that like I had hooked up with a boy, and I was no longer allowed to be their friend.
Oh my God.
And this was like a best friend that I had since I was like
That's
in
wild.
6th grade. Yeah.
I feel like most people were having sex, and I was like, what's a boy?
I
mean,
I can tell you, literally, no one around me was having sex except for one of my best friends. And then she told me at church camp, and I had a full blown mental breakdown.
Yeah, like, that's tea.
She's now. I just have to say, she's now married to this man, even though even if she wasn't, it's fine. But like,
wait, that's cute. I love that for her.
No, I remember like actively working on like when my friend did something sexual, and my instinct was like, to be like, don't be like that.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. And she needs you to support, and like, and you want to know about it. So
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
it was like this big mystery.
Most of my friends, besides that one friend that I lost, which makes me sad. We've actually reconnected kind of recently, weirdly enough, on the Instagrams, on the interwebs.
Before we get off the religion,
Yeah.
I'm just going to touch on Scythe really quick, because Scythe also deconstructed religion in a new way for my brain that was so fascinating and fun, because like it reframes like the Thunderhead as like God, but like in their advanced world, it's like AI, and they all talk to you, and it reframed the way that science and religion feed into each other.
Yeah.
ooh,
Like,
yeah.
science becomes religion, and religion becomes science just by way of like the world and like the way things come down and build back up. It's so fascinating. You have to read Scythe.
I feel like,
especially if
now,
you were raised in religion, especially now because of AI.
AI. I was about to say, Scythe
The
is-
parallels with the Bible were batshit crazy, and I was going crazy like with my book talks, because I couldn't wait to talk about it. I was like, look at this, and it's like Jesus, but it's AI. Ah! It was so good.
I was gonna say something so sacrilegious just now, and I'm
What is it?
Oh God.
no.
It's funny. It's like, even though
Like
I talk
original
about,
sin. Sorry.
I talk about like my deconstruction, but like, I just want to say, like, I still do believe in God and believe
Yeah.
in Jesus, and
I
like
also
that is
believe in
still
God.
very prevalent in
Yeah.
myself, and I
Yeah.
feel like people think that I don't, but it's like, no, I just really hate
Yeah.
practice like organized religion.
Yeah.
And I
like
hate the way that they make you feel and the guilt.
Yes. It's like built on guilt, because that's how they make you not question things. At least in my experience, like it's all about like, if you question it, you don't believe, and
Yeah.
you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I also believe in God, but that has been up and down throughout my entire life, and that's been okay.
Yeah.
And like,
No, I believe in like a higher power.
right,
Like I don't know how I couldn't.
right. But God in
But like God in the way that's like, these are the rules. Don't have sex. Don't be gay. Don't do this. It's just like,
don't do this.
no.
I like
No.
that voice. I want you to bring that voice more. Anyways, God. Do we want to talk about someone
whose
else?
turn was it to say something?
I think it's
We've gotten
Chloe's.
really like controversial.
Okay, it's my turn. I'm gonna talk about sex because we just talked about God.
Sex and religion.
baby.
Let's talk about you
And
and
me.
me. Okay, well, this is a book I read. We're gonna like get a little spicy, but like in a deep way. Okay, stay with me, everyone. Stay with me. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood.
I almost put this one on.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really just like word vomiting my personal secrets on this podcast today, but
It's been word vomiting. It's been a therapy session.
well, that was the point, I guess.
Yeah.
But so when you are in the world of kink, okay, when you're into BDSM, people often talk about trauma associated with kink. And kink has always been a part of my adult life. Asterisk. And this book really made me feel seen in that way. Obviously, the dad stuff, like the family stuff, made me feel seen as well. But we already talked about that, all that. It was more that like it's not weird to use kink and sex as a way to heal when you're with the right person.
Like destigmatizing kink in general.
Yeah. Well, for me, like, because I've been in kink for a long time, like to see it in a mainstream book written by a mainstream author, and people really liked it and received it well. Also to see kink it was written in this book in a way that was so healthy, and how people actually had like they had conversations about it, and they had boundaries, and they had rules in a way that 50 Shades like did not have, and other kink books that don't
They
have
don't
it.
explain it the same way.
And like this is what real kink relationships look like, and it was really wonderful to see myself in that way in a book. And it didn't feel weird or gross or predatory. It just felt like this is great sex in a
because
book.
they laid it out also like very nicely for everyone to understand. And I think no one has done that really in a mainstream book.
Yeah.
And it's really just refreshing to learn.
Yeah.
You know, to learn these things and be aware. And I feel like that's another thing that Armchair Expert has like kind of changed my perspective.
Destigmatized.
You grow up just being like, kinks are terrible, like ew. Yeah. And like even just the idea of a foot fetish is like, that's so disgusting. But like, is it if somebody in a relationship and the other person's consenting and it's just like, whatever, it's a foot.
No, first of all, my ex had a foot fetish, not the one that I just talked about, a different one.
Yeah.
And I got foot massages foot massages literally every day.
That's amazing.
I know.
I'm so up
and
for that.
He wanted to do it. Listen, I think kink, like I love that kink is being destigmatized in books. I think it needs to be written this way. And I recommended this book to like all my friends that are a part of the community, and they loved it too. So
I mean, I remember reading it. Like Christine and I read it at the same time, and I was like, "Chloe, you have to."
You're the reason I read it. Yeah. Well, because I'm that friend for
my
you.
first Ali Hazelwood, and I was like, I'm gonna read this new one.
Well, just to give people a backstory, Deep End is about like two college yet Olympic. They're Olympic
Swimmers.
They're
Olympic level
divers
swimmers.
and swimmers.
But yeah, the diver recently had like
injury.
A terrible injury. She's just getting.
She
back
got a mental block.
Yeah.
Anyways,
the twisties.
They start a relationship together and explore a soft kink relationship. Right? Is that
right? Is that what it's called?
Is that what you both are so cute? You're like, right?
Right. Tell us.
I'd say it's like fully a kink relationship, but their kinks tend to be on like the softer, milder side.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Really good. You should
Great
read
book.
that book.
One thing I will say, like, if you are curious about kink, but you're scared of it, like, I think this is a great book to read,
It's a
too.
great
Yeah.
book to read, yeah. Yeah, just like exploring your own sexuality through these books, being like different different interests and stuff.
That's a
is
great way
really
books are
cool.
therapy, because you get to read about sex before experiencing it and also, like, see yourself.
And just like read about these different people who like different things, and they actually explore it in the book.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about then now Okay, Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade was my first plus size romance book where I got to see
Dumpling not considered? I guess it was YA.
it didn't have sex in it.
Yeah, okay.
Spoiler Alert has sex in it, and it was the first time I got to see like a fat person have sex in a book, and wow, that was healing. Now I have to say with Cherry Baby by Rainbow Rowell, also has, we were talking about earlier, really great sex scenes, and I feel like I am so much her, like similar body type, similar personality, similar hair. Like, I mean, I guess like Rainbow and I kind of have like similarities physically, and both of those were like so healing, and it's so nice to kind of put myself in those situations and kind of like prepare, I guess, in a sense of like what those adult physical relationships could look like in someone with my body.
Yeah.
And I want everyone else to read it too, because
I mean, there's a lot of other themes in there too, but also that, yeah. Like the divorce storyline is really well done.
Yes.
And it was like, there's a lot of stuff she talks about, like being the person who has the family who's like taking away all of that from him was like really real. And it was like made me so sad for my mom, because that's what happens. Like she was just talking about like how all the nieces love him.
Yeah.
And then he can't come to the holidays anymore, and he has nowhere to go on Christmas Eve and Christmas. It's so sad.
Yeah. Ugh, so well done.
Yeah.
I'll read it. I promise, you guys. I'll do it.
Everyone needs to read this book.
That's like literally what you guys built careers
like,
on, by the way. Everybody needs to read this book.
Just do it.
I mean, like, Rainbow isn't for everyone, but if you like Rainbow's books, you're gonna read this book.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's your turn?
No, it's your turn.
Is it my turn? Let me see if there's anything else I want to touch on. The Wishing Game is more of like an adult, definitely. Was like therapy. I don't think.
What
either
is
of
that
you read
book?
this. It's so good. So like for anyone who grew up with a series, and like we know, like I grew up with Potter, and like we all have something. But like it's this man who wrote this. Imagine like this guy, like Rick Riordan, like as older, like if he's like 80, right? But like people like grew up with this thing, and he like disappeared, and he lives on this island, and he's writing a new book in the series for the first time, and he sends out like kind of like Willy Wonka, like golden tickets to like a few people to come to the island.
I kind of remember you talking.
Yeah,
about
I
this.
remember you reading this too.
Yeah. And he set up like basically like a kind of competition for these like fans of his book to like win the manuscript, the only manuscript of the book, of the next book. And it's so nostalgic in the best way. And like it's just like childhood and how it affects you for the rest of your life, like that series that you grew up with. And like she's also had like a hard childhood, and it was her therapy growing up, you know. And it just like had so many different parallels, like mental health things. And she's a teacher, so she has like a student that loves the books that's like, you know, like 7,
cute.
and she's like, I think she's in a foster home, so she wants to adopt her. And like it's just like there's so much great stuff in it, and I was not expecting to be like an emotional like mess throughout the whole thing because of how good it was. Yeah, but it's so good.
Was it also cathartic to read like an author writing too?
Like like is about an author,
Yeah.
but like he's not like the main character. We're
He's not
seeing
the
through
main
other
character. Okay,
characters.
got it.
He's like this mysterious because he's been gone for so long. Yeah,
If
yeah.
the Call of the, is what is it? The Call
It's
of
giving
the
like
Wild?
Willy Wonka meets like being an older fan person, like a fan in your 30s of something when you were younger, and like he's Willy Wonka and he invites you to the chocolate factory.
I will say, like, I feel like we're never getting rid of the IP we grew up with because
Yeah.
it just keep coming back. So, like, we don't get that same, like, yearn. I feel like, but yearn of the feeling,
Like,
for sure.
You mean like yearn for like a book? What do you mean? What aspect?
Like, he's been gone and he hasn't written another book of this series that so many people grew up in.
'cause like
But
everyone's
because
writing
everyone's
stuff.
everyone's hashing
stuff
IP.
back,
It's
yeah.
like we're never gonna get that feeling of yearn.
I had it for a while.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, like peak yearn during Fangirl.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we have the Twilight yearn. Like
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
I
I
have it
can't
with
go
Twilight.
without talking about that.
yeah, we have to talk about Twilight before we wrap this up.
Chloe, do you have one more?
Yeah, do you have one?
Let me see. I can talk about. Yeah, I'll talk. This is like a deep cut, but I think you both read Wings, right?
Oh yeah, but it was like
really. It was
just there.
It was there.
Wings by April Lynn Pike.
Yeah. As a adopted person, it was so touching for me. Like as someone who never like
Was
felt
she
like
adopted? I didn't even realize
she was
that.
she was a fairy raised by
Yeah,
humans,
okay.
which
She's a
like
changeling.
was a dream of mine. By the way, like I wanted my parents to tell me that I was
were
a
a
fairy,
fairy. Aw.
and they were raising me because like I knew that I was adopted. I was told by a fellow classmate when I was 6, way too young, that I was adopted.
Oh, they
What?
told you?
yeah.
How?
Chloe,
What?
have we never
How did-
heard this story?
Yeah, how did
You
they
guys
know?
have so much trauma. It's like deep in there. It's fine. But
How did they know their parents?
her mom told the little girl. The little girl literally told me, "Your mommy's not your real mommy." I was
Oh
in
my
kindergarten.
god!
Right, but I read this book like a few years later, and it's such
What the fuck?
yeah, I know. It's but also like grand scheme of things, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But being adopted
But being
is
that
hard.
young to hear
being
that-
adopted is hard, and
Yeah.
you can't understand it until you're at least like I think 13, 14, or at least grasping the concepts of what it means. But this book made me feel seen because she didn't feel like she was ever belonged anywhere, right? Like she didn't feel like she belonged with her family, even though they loved her. She didn't feel like she belonged with the humans because like she didn't understand them. But then when she got with fairies, she also was raised human. So like
Yeah.
it was just
Wait, have you read the Moral Instruments like all the way through?
not all the way through.
Okay, there's a lot of like
Adoption
fairies in the Dark Artifices.
Yeah, adoption books like I actually probably should read more about, but like this was the first one where I was like, oh wow, like yeah, this person sees me because you never feel fully whole anywhere.
Yeah.
Metal-
Elwoods is in a
Elwoods is not a book. Elwoods definitely would be someone I see myself through. The new series is a disappointment, and that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing.
I've heard that too, so I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I really wish they had. Whatever, it's fine.
All right, do we want to talk about Bella Swan?
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, I feel like
Both
Twilight.
have her on here.
Twilight in and of itself, just that series in and of itself was the one thing that literally brought me through high school, and it was my escape, and it opened me up to just so much joy, I think, and also like I saw Ashley Green talk about this and identified this in this last few months, that like Bella is a girl who is very ordinary, and she's a child of divorce, not that I was, and Edward sees this ordinary girl, this very normal girl that we all kind of can see ourselves in, who reads, kind of keeps to herself, doesn't have the best of friends, but Edward sees that she's extraordinary. And like being able to see that like relationship and romance begin because this extraordinary person who is supernatural, Edward, who's been alive for so many years, has fallen in love with someone who's so ordinary, and you really feel so special. Like Twilight makes you as an individual feel special and that you are worthy of this type of like Romeo Juliet love where like you would die for each other.
I mean, like, I'm really deep in this too. Yeah, like literally it's in the book that I just wrote.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so deep in that right now, I'm like tearing up. But like, yeah, that exactly that, and it's something that makes you feel like you're worthy of all of those things when you feel like you're nothing. Mm-hmm. And we all feel like that. Like, I mean, not maybe some people don't feel like that in high school.
I love listening to the two of you talk about Twilight. I do. And I mean that like with my whole heart, because it's so cool to watch you guys unpack a series that felt like I was so young when I read it, and I almost regret that I was so young, because I viewed Bella as like, oh, I could be her one day. I could fall in love with a vampire. I didn't see the deeper, and maybe I'm due for a reread.
Yeah.
We didn't either.
I mean, like,
now you do.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I did. I was 18.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I felt like nobody would ever be interested in me, and like seeing Bella and knowing that like I'm so much like her. And that's why it bothers me so much, like during that whole 10-year decade when people would go online and be like, Bella has no personality. Like, she's such a fucking like blank slate and blah. And that's part of the beauty of it, is that she is normal. Mm-hmm. That's why everyone related so easily. And the fact that like she feels like, because so many teenage girls feel like they're not pretty enough for anyone to look at them. And like, he looks at her and he knows that she's special in so many different ways. And like, that's what you need at
And
that
it's
time.
it's not just him, it's his whole family too, minus Rosalie.
Minus that one bitch.
Bella's so obviously pretty in the books.
I mean, like, she's just normal. She says she just looks normal. She's
But like
she's
everyone
plain.
around her though, like she says she's plain because she thinks that about herself. But everyone around her, it's clear that Bella
Like,
is attractive.
She's attractive, but I don't think she's like that hot girl. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's like that girl in high school that's like kind of dressing a little weird and like doesn't stand out as much. You know what I mean?
because I
the
love
reason
her as hot.
She's not like wearing
but she's
designer
not
clothes.
she's not
Like,
hot. That's not the
Yeah.
thing. She's just a new girl in a small
school.
town.
in a
That's
small
why,
town. Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense.
And
not
she's
hot,
a
just-
commodity.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's just like shiny because no one knows her yet.
yeah. Okay.
But it's like those books were so addictive.
Yeah, they were.
They're so good. I mean, like, that's what makes them good. Like, that's also something that I hate. People are like, the writing's like, part of being good is being accessible and addictive to making people want to read. That's a good book.
Yeah. Just put that on a poster, because that's for real. Like, a good book can literally just be a book that like is easy to consume.
Or like makes you want to consume it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's life changing, because some people don't have that.
And continuously chasing that feeling,
Yes.
which is what
The
I feel
high.
like I've just been doing my whole life since I read Twilight. It's like, how do I continuously chase, even though I do, go out and find different things. But now that I know that feeling exists, how can I find it in other stories?
Yeah.
I think, I felt that way about Potter until I got to Throne of Glass. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to be chasing this for the rest of my life. And I still fucking am. I'm still chasing the Throne of Glass.
like
thing.
you like relate to this differently now that you're a different age, and it's more like appropriate to like what the headspace you're in now. Like, but
The book reader high is what Metal said. It's so true.
yeah, I mean that's why we read so much, because
That's
it
why it's
feels
our
so
drug.
good. In so many ways. But yeah, and then Twilight also is like the story of this girl like realizing that she just hadn't found where she fit yet. And like the whole thing with Twilight is that she was meant to be a vampire. Like, that was her arc. Like she was built for this. And then she like finds her people, and
I'm still
she
Team
becomes the superhero. You know, like she is
That part,
invaluable
yeah.
to them winning at the end of that battle.
I mean, it's funny because, like, yeah, there's the Team Edward, Team Jacob situation, but like she also is the one who unites those two groups of people that
The wolves and the
are
vampires.
enemies, and she's like herself and her love and her friendship is what brings those very powerful people together.
Yeah. It's just like it has so many great qualities about it, and I just hate how everyone loves still. Like, even when people talk about it now, they like brush it off like, yeah, like people loved it, it's nostalgic, but like it's whatever. It's like it's not. Like, just give it its fucking flowers. It did so much for everybody. It did so much for the fucking market. Like, it changed the
it's
landscape.
a parallel to ACOTAR, right? Because I think ACOTAR is
ACOTAR's the more
Twilight.
modern date one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Like, and it's of course there's going to be the misogynistic
Yeah,
comments.
there's so many. It's still happening.
Yeah, anything
They found a
along the
new
lines.
way.
Yep.
Like with Twilight, it was like, oh, the writing's so bland. And then like with ACOTAR, it's like, it's just smut. Like, it's all just like, no, that writing was like descriptive in ways I hadn't ever seen before. And that's why I felt like I could write, because it was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
wow, I think like this. And like these, I noticed these things, and I've never seen somebody write it down.
But also, like, you can have your stories that mean some, like, as if you're a man and you think it's so bland, like, that's fine. We can have our books, and you can have your books,
And you don't have to shit.
You don't need to shit on ours.
Do you ever go up to a guy and be like, that book is so dumb?
Maybe we should. Maybe we should start.
I'm like, thank God they're reading. Like, that's what I think.
Or you can hit them with the, oh, you can read? Good for you.
I didn't know you could read.
Oh, what is that? Like a 5th grade level?
Like, and I don't like when women make jokes, or when people be like, you read a lot, you must be so smart, and they're like, what I'm reading, and it's smut. Like, fuck off, stop. You're helping them. Like, you're helping them propel this.
Yeah.
You don't have to put
it's
yourself
their own
down for
internalized-
liking smut.
It's just the patriarchy.
Yeah.
It's
But like, that's a
only the
big joke
patriarchy.
that I see all over TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram, and I'm like, stop. You are smart. You are reading, and you are like you're exercising your brain in these different ways that you don't get when you're not reading words or ingesting
Even if
words.
you read blue monster porn, you're still reading.
You're still fucking reading.
I
You're
love my blue alien porn.
I know.
so.
Yeah, sorry, alien. Should we move into Mary?
Let's go.
Kiss
Okay.
Cliff?
We're going to wrap this up. Let's move into Mary Kiss Cliff.
I went a little abstract, so.
Oh.
I only just wanted to be a part of this.
It's okay. I love you. So, we're going to Comic-Con this weekend, which is very exciting. We're all there together. And I thought we would make it Comic-Con themed, but
Okay.
specifically about cosplays.
Okay.
And our, like, worst case scenario, ideally, like, probably. But first one, wearing a different cosplay every single day for the rest of your life.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. 2, only be able to wear one cosplay for the rest of your life.
Okay.
3, never being able to cosplay
Ew, I
ever
hate
again.
these. I don't.
They're hard, right?
I am gonna marry only being able to play one cosplay for the rest of my life, and I would cosplay Edward Cullen.
Yeah. Perfect. Should have known that was coming. Okay.
I'm gonna Cliff wearing a different cosplay every day of my life because it's so hard. It takes so long to get ready, and I can't handle that. I guess like I would kiss never being able to cosplay again, but like, what is that? One day I can't cosplay. Like a week? What's
No,
never
it's
if you
never.
just kiss it? If you're just kissing it.
Oh, I don't don't know.
Just fucking with it. So it's like you're testing it out for like a week. I'm never gonna be able to cosplay again.
Okay, I need to get some rules here about the wearing a different cosplay every single day.
Ask away.
So, like, let's say if I'm wearing a different cosplay every day, does
It's
that
bound.
mean, yeah? One, can it be a bound? No. Two, can I cosplay a friend?
Oh, you
Like,
can
say if I
cosplay,
cosplayed you, Chloe?
What?
No.
What?
What
No.
do you mean?
Traditional cosplay in the sense of like it has to be the whole thing.
But like, what if she's cosplaying
If you think people will come for you on the internet, then no.
What if
full
I
cosplay.
said today I'm cosplaying Bella Swan?
You're wearing
That works.
That works because she's a character. That doesn't count.
But then
But you could do Bella Swan and wear a fucking flannel and a cami for the rest of your life. Fine. But you're
No, but it's a
Or
different
I could
one.
be.
But it's
I
a
could-
different
Elena.
cosplay every single day.
Elena from the vampire.
You know
But
what?
It's a different one every day.
I don't care. I'm gonna go the whimsical because it's not my real life. I'm gonna marry wearing a different cosplay every single day for the rest of my life because that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
The idea just stresses me out because like I
It's
already
like
don't
31
have
days
time.
of Halloween.
I don't have
all the
time.
way.
That stresses me out. The fact that you're planning for Halloween when you were like, let's do a group cos. I'm like, I need to get through Comic-Con. I can't think there.
You know, my ass after Comic-Con is going to be in your fucking DMs. Christine, what are we doing?
I was like, I can't even look at this. When Natalie's like, let's plan our cosplays, and it was like June. I was like, it's too soon.
Anyways,
I'm kissing only being able to wear one cosplay for the rest of my life, and then cliffing never being able to wear cosplay ever again.
I think that's me too.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense for y'all.
Christine's like, getting ready would take so long.
I need to get going.
You could cosplay as Edward or D. Like, there's so
I
many
already
characters.
am. I married it. I'm cosplaying him every day.
No, I know, but like, I'm saying there's easy cosplays. Like, you don't have to do like Wonder Woman every day.
I know, but like you run out if you do a different one every single day.
You know how much media there is out there?
Still, I would have to buy a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I can't make it.
Fine. Okay, that was our theme.
Chloe, what are you doing right
Chloe,
now on the
what are
internet
you
that we
up
can
to?
follow
what do
you on?
Find you on the internet.
I'm on the interwebs at Chloe Laverson on
Laverson?
TikTok.
Leverson? Are you Laverson?
No, my last name is Laverson.
Oh,
you
you
said-
said
you said
Leverson.
Oh, well, that's not my name.
Okay, you just said it.
Sorry. At Chloe Laverson.
We both panicked.
Yeah, no, you guys know my last name. It's okay. On Instagram and TikTok and on the YouTubes. I also am part of an all-girls D&D actual play live stream, and our episodes get posted weekly on Wednesdays called A Roll With Her. I paint myself green. It's a lot of fun.
She looks so good, green.
She looks hot.
That's
Thank
your
you.
color.
Thank you so much, you guys.
She's wearing a color.
Yeah, so come hang out with me on the interwebs.
Is this Avatar, right?
No, it's a spiral.
But it looks like the Avatar.
It can be whatever you want, baby.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh,
Hang
yeah.
out with
Links to Chloe are in the show notes.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are off to go. Oh, Natasha and I are off to go fangirl tea time. Chloe has to get to some work stuff. But our podcast is edited by Shannon Burton. Our music is by Cole Jenkins with vocals by Heather Traska. We release new episodes every single Friday. My name's Christine.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Chloe.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Follow us on Instagram at The Sparking Fangirl.